In the European Union, we have few places left that are truly untouched. Among our greatest treasures are the natural and virgin forests of Romania. They include the largest contiguous areas of deciduous primeval forests in Europe. In times of climate change and species extinction, they are invaluable. We must protect them. But it is precisely in Romania that some of the most corrupt timber trading companies in the world are actively and unscrupulously exploiting the most precious forests. The government stands by and enjoys the economic profit. In fact, logging of primary and old-growth forests is no longer accepted within the European Union. Over the past 2 decades, the EU has introduced legislation that applies equally to all member states and is intended to curb nature-destroying activities. The Natura 2000 directive is the main legal tool for protecting highly biodiverse ecosystems in the EU. About 2 years ago, several NGOs drew the attention of the European Commission to the illegal destruction of forests in Romania, with numerous data and facts showing the systematic and large-scale destruction of primary and old-growth forests. And so, in spring 2020, the European Commission initiated an infringement procedure against the country. European forest conservation organizations became hopeful. But the European Union seems to not be taking the forest destruction seriously. Despite the worsening climate crisis and rapid species extinction, and regardless of its own so-called Green Deal, it is letting the process slide, relying on negotiations with the Romanian government. The NGOs involved fear that the infringement procedure could come to nothing. Romania, on the other hand, is not reacting to the European Commission's gentle approach and continues to cut down valuable primary and old-growth forests, some of which contain trees that are up to 200 years old, without let up.
My friend, the forest is gone. My fragrance, my mama, my breath are all gone. I am in mourning. I am lonely. I am hot and dry. And I am sure I will soon follow my friend into the wasteland. Not for long. I'm still standing, not for long.
Oh dear, where can I go when my home has vanished? I heard loud roaring in the forest. I fled, and when I returned, I found a wasteland, not a shelter. Now I'm doomed like my friend the forest, dragged away by human hand.
we feel sorrow and express our deep condolences. We too miss the forest. That is why we have initiated immediate talks. Mutual understanding and dialogue will help reconcile national forest laws and economic interests. Above all, it is important not to rock the boat. Rest in peace.
Forests are our capital. We mourn them as you do, and we will do the necessary steps to make the next generation even more profitable. We are happy to help with advices and with logging machines. One has to think about the future. A little less here, a little more forest harvesting there.
Romania is a test case. If the EU Commission does not manage to protect primary and old-growth forests in Romania with its nature laws, it will lose face and encourage other countries with highly biodiverse forests to follow Romania's example. Forests in other Carpathian countries need to be protected, as well as the precious boreal forests in Scandinavia. But also the small fragments of pristine forests in the Mediterranean region and in Eastern Europe deserve protection. Let us start treasuring our forests. Forests can contribute to counteracting climate change and the drastic loss of biodiversity, but they can only do so if we treat them with care and protect them accordingly.
EU act now! Save our primary forests!
Unless we respect, protect and conserve our forests, we will have no chance of achieving our climate goals, nor will we be able to do anything to counteract the rapid loss of species. EU, take member states to court for destroying forests. Save our precious forests in Romania and everywhere.